welcome to another GCSE Computer Science video with me, Mr Goff, from MrGoff.com. This video will focus on hexadecimal. Hexadecimal means base 16. Just as with base 2 there were 2 possible digits to put in a column, and base 10 there were 10, with base 16 there are 16 possible digits that we could use to fill the column of a hex number. After the normal digits 9 we're used to, we use the letters A to F to represent the values 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. In decimal, the largest number we can make with one column is 9, and so the heading of the next column is the number of tens. In binary, the largest number we can make with one column is 1, so the heading of the next column is the number of 2's. It's always 1 bigger. This is the same for hexadecimal. The largest number we can put in the first column is F, which represents 15. So the next column is the number of 16s that we have. You only need to know about 2-digit hexadecimal numbers for this course. To convert a 2-bit hexadecimal number to denary or decimal, first write out the hexadecimal number with its hexadecimal column headings above it. If either hex digit is a letter, then convert it to its denary equivalent. Multiply the first converted digit by 16 and add the second converted digit. If we look at our example of A7, A is equal to 10, so we would do 10 times 16 plus 7. 7 just remains 7 because in hexadecimal and in denary, 7 is still 7. There is a simple algorithm to convert from denary or decimal to hexadecimal. To see this, we'll look at the number 74 again and convert it to hexadecimal. Step 1 is to divide our number by 16, recording the whole number part and the remainder that we would get if we divided by 16. Step 2, if either number is 10 or greater, convert it to its hexadecimal digit equivalent. So if it's 10, that's A, if it's 11, that's B, and so forth. Step 3. The whole number part is the first digit and the remainder is the second digit. Simply put them one after each other. So, in our example of 74, 74 divided 16 is 4 remainder 10. 10 in hex is actually A, so 74 in hex is 4A. When asked to convert hexadecimal to binary, you might be tempted to first convert hexadecimal to decimal and then decimal to binary. But this is unnecessary given the special relationship between hex digits and binary. That is, one hex digit is 4 binary digits. I'll use an example of 3B as the hexadecimal number we're going to convert to show you how it works. We treat each hexadecimal digit as a nibble of our eventual 8-bit binary number. The first digit is 3. If we just look at a 4-bit binary number, 3 would be 1 in the 1's column, 2 in the 2's column. So our number is 0011. B is equivalent to 11. So when we try to represent that, it's 1 in the 8's column, 0 in the 4's, 1 in the 2's, and 1 in the 1's. So 3B in hexadecimal would be 00111011 in binary. This same knowledge also lets us easily convert from binary to hexadecimal. An 8-bit binary number can be split in half, treating each nibble as a 4-bit binary number. Then that can be converted, if it is over 10, to its hexadecimal equivalent. If we look at converting 11001010, you can see the first number, 1100, is 12. 12 in hexadecimal is C. So our first hex digit is C. Our second nibble is 1010. That's 10. 10 is the equivalent of A in hexadecimal. So you can see that we can convert 11001010 to CA in hexadecimal. Because one hex digit is equivalent to 4 binary digits, it is faster to input hexadecimal with less chance of errors because you type less values. It's also easier to read and remember hexadecimal for the same reason that there are less values to remember. You may already be familiar with the use of hexadecimal for defining colours in certain graphics programs. 6 hexadecimal digits represent 24 bits of information that would otherwise be needed. Hexadecimal is also used for MAC addresses and for assembly code. That brings us to the end of this video on hexadecimal. Join me again in the next video when I'll be taking a look at binary mathematics. Use the resources at mrgoff.com to help you revise computer science, and until next time, it's bye for now.